Well, g'day guys, and welcome back to the channel. Haven't done a brochure for ages, and recently came into my hands this HZ Kingswood SL brochure from 1977. So I thought, well, why not have a bit of a squiz at what the Kingswood was looking like in 1977 with the HZ range that preceded the Commodores later on, of course. But you can start to see, as we go through, you can start to see a few of the bits and pieces that were in the HZ Kingswood that found its way into the Commodore. So without further ado, let's open up the page and we'll have a look at the brochure. And we start off with this superb shot of a Kingswood SL in all its glory. Absolutely stunning photograph of this one. And we can go in a little bit there and see the Kingswood SL badging on the front grille. And it's got Kingswood SL badging on the side, just underneath the moulding strips there. Beautiful, beautiful wheel covers on those. And I mean, even though this is just the base model SL, I mean, it does look very, very luxurious and absolutely gorgeous. Looks a little bit like an American car, but yeah, nevertheless, it's got the Holden through and through in it. So yeah, I quite like it. Actually, it looks very, very nice indeed, especially the way they've photographed this, and the colour and the reflections sort of make it very, very nice to look at. Beautiful photo, that one. And then of course it's got a series of photographs of what you could do if you had a Kingswood SL. And of course it says, you know, take a good look at Kingswood SL, and then take a look at the radial tune suspension handling, and you'll be amazed, and all the rest of it there. The Kingswood SL equipped with Holden's exclusive radial tune suspension, designed from the road up, steel belted radial ply tyres on wide wheels for road and feel, and designed from the inside out for maximum comfort and convenience. It's your car to be proud to own, and I think you would be proud to own. And of course it's got, as I said, the images there of showing different people in different walks of life what they could do if they had their Kingswood SL. But very, very nice indeed. And of course then in the last paragraph there, it mentions about that the standard one came with a 3.3 litre 6-cylinder, or straight 6, or you could optimize it up for the 4.2 litre V8, or the bigger 5 litre V8 if you wanted to do more towing and things like that. But very, very beautiful image, that one. I do love that. And of course Holden's claiming here that we combine peace and quiet with peace of mind. So we're trying to show that their product was a quality engineered product, and the beautiful bucket vinyl seats in it with the plush carpeting in the SL range. I think you got a little bit better, what would you say, bits and pieces if you had the higher ranges of the car, but the SL was nothing to be sneezed at, that's for sure. And it says, inside Kingswood SL, relax in the lap of luxury. Well, I think even if they were vinyl seats, they were sort of very comfortable to sit in, that's for sure. And then it shows you the soft gripped steering wheel, which has got a, what would you say, almost a bit of a boomerang shape about it. And almost not like the first model Commodores, but very, very similar. It's got that bit of an arch, very reminiscent of that. And of course you've got your plush push button AM radio, and your fan vented inlet air, so or fan assisted, to drag air in from outside with a fan blowing as well. And of course it's got the boot of the sedan, what it looks like, with the interesting how they recess the number plate into the bumper bars on those, but very, very nice indeed. And of course your steel belted radials with full wheel covers, and those wheel covers looked absolutely gorgeous, especially in that first photograph. Even though it was a basic SL, it sort of did have that touch of luxury look about it. And of course your electric rear window demisters. And then of course the combination indicator and washer stalk, which if anybody knows the early model Commodores and some of the, all that's time too, the what was it, the Tiranas and that all had the same sort of combination ones there. It's funny why Holden's went for that, because most of the other well, Japanese ones anyway, they separated the indicator stalk with the from the washer wiper ones, but Holden's chose to do that, and having a separate switch for their lights. And of course, speaking of lights, you had your quartz halogen headlamps and a recessed back or front seat in the back for more knee and leg room for the rear passenger. And of course, if you wanted something with a little bit more room, well, then you could go to the Kingswood SL wagon. And isn't that a gorgeous shot of a station wagon? Cars that you don't really see much anymore, wagons. And of course, it's still got the radial tune suspension, a little bit larger to take the larger loads that you could put inside it. So you've got a fellow there putting in a rear door, or a house door, with the rear seats down at the back there, showing you that you could put quite a bit of payload in there. And that picture gets me. What you used to be able to do inside of station wagons, shove all the kids in the wagon and ride around in there. Something that you can't do these days, that's for sure. But you certainly could do it back in 77. And there's a Kingswood on the dirt and on the bitumen and out in the country, in the woods. And this page goes on to talk about Holden's radial tune suspension, the RTS, and it lists there all the engineering list of what it does for it. I'm not really sure whether it did work. I think it did work up to a point. It was, you know, a bit of a sales gimmick, but I think it did actually work. Some people would deny it, and some people just say, oh, it was a load of rubbish. But I think it did work up to a point. And of course, Holden's front suspension computer designed to keep optimum tyre tread on the road while cornering. So you can see that they sort of redesigned the front there, so when you're going around the corners, all four wheels stayed perfectly flat on the road. And we've got some other interesting shots there of the Holden wagon and sedan on different road surfaces. And then, of course, on the last page here, we have the Kingswood SL engineering. So it's got a silhouette of the sedan and the wagon. And then it goes through all the different specifications for the 3.3 litre 6-cylinder, what the bore and the stroke and the cubic capacity was. And then it goes into safety features and gives you the lengths as well of what the sedan and the wagon were, and the turning circles, and the estimated curb weight of the car itself. And as I said, in safety features goes into that. And we go into then the Holden's 1220, or GMH's 1220 warranty, little sticker on there, And then, of course, if you went for the 4.2 litre V8, you get added performance plus proven Holden durability, and you might get it a lot less than you might think. So they were saying that even upgrading to the bigger motor from the standard 3.3 litre straight six wasn't going to break the bank. But so there was all the bits and pieces there of the optimal equipment that you could get there. And of course, here's the powertrain of what you could get. You could get the 4-speed manual, or you could get the 4-speed wide ratio manual, or the famed Trimatic automatic transmission. And in the 5 litre, you got the turbo hydromatic automatic. So slightly different on the V8 for the automatic, but the rest of it was just the standard Trimatic. So yeah, and of course there's the date of it there, September 1977, and of course the little thing there from that time, people trust Holden. And inside this brochure there was actually two colour charts, or exterior colour charts there, and this one was effective of July 1976, and the other one was effective from February 1978, as it says there. But was just interesting to note that these were the colours for the Kingswoods, and the two different colour charts, and the slight variations in colours between 76 and 78. Just very, very slightly different colours. As you could see, the 76 ones were a lot more vibrant, and the other ones, or the 78 ones, are vibrant too, but just a little bit toned down slightly. But absolutely stunning, the different colours that you can get. So I'll focus in first on the 71 from 76. And it's a little bit worn, but you can still see the colours and the names of what you could get from that time. And then if I move across to the one from 76, you can see the difference in the colours there, and get some of the names of them too. Some very, very stunning colours in both of them there. And yeah, I think I'd be hard to pick which one I'd really like, but you certainly did have a choice, unlike the cars that you get today. Not many colour choices at all. And it's quite interesting, on the back of one of these brochures there, it's got the Holden's exclusive rust guard story. So Holden's rust guard process protects your investment. And it goes into all the details, how they used a zinc-rich primer before putting the top coats on there. And then it tells you how many, each 3 coats of magic mirror acrylic lacquer. And I think it sort of did work for a while. It sort of made, well, it certainly made the cars look all right. But as far as longevity went, or for rust, I think it sort of, it did help in a long way. And of course too, I mean, it depends on how the people maintain their car too. I mean, you know, a lot of problems come from people not maintaining their cars. A well-maintained car will, you know, last forever just about. And of course, here's all what you could get in as a standard in the different models of Holden, or and Geminis and Tiranas, and what was optioned and what was standard in the colour selections. So you had your solid colours and your metallics, and of course some were optioned and some were standard. And of course you could pick and choose which colour you wanted for your Holden. So I hope you've enjoyed having a bit of a look with me through this Kingswood SL from 1977 from Holden's, their little brochure that they put out just for the SL range. I'm sure there's others around at all, but as I said, this one came into my possession, and I thought I'd be nice to share and see what was on offer for the standard SL in that year of 77. So once again, guys, thanks for watching, thanks for liking, thanks for subscribing. I might have another brochure that I've got that fell into my hands as well, of another Holden, which I might do a video on at some later point when I feel up to it. All right, thanks for watching again, guys, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheers for now.